Hi everybody, this is Kevin and welcome back to another video where I'm going to discuss the numbers and the drop-off of the Comicsgate books.
The numbers don't lie, and they spell disaster for you and sacrifice.
Because, as you know, Little Caesar came into my channel the other day saying that Comicsgate books, people keep getting funded, we keep getting backers. Okay, you guys keep getting funded, sure. But if you look at the numbers from the books, every single book is going down, down, down. They keep going down, and I'm going to show you and prove my facts. We're going to start with Jawbreakers number 1, Lost Souls by Richard C. Meyer, which made $404,000 to almost 11,000 backers, 10,619. And looking at the campaign here, $25 for the book, the graphic novel, $50 for the book and the print, $100 for a book, poster, and t-shirts. And those are all the campaigns. All right. Now I got 10,000 backers. I will get my calculator up right now, and we're gonna show you. So Jawbreakers: The God King, which is the sequel to Lost Souls, is actually still funding. You can still get it now, which is insane because he has 3 books that you can buy right now, and it's got $250,000, 6,416 backers. So what was the other one? It was 10,619 minus 6,416. So Richard C. Meyer lost 4,203 backers from book 1 to book 2. Now I got both of these books because while Jawbreakers Lost Souls it was okay. The first story with John Maylin's art was pretty good, and then the other 2 books kind of just meandered and it was not that entertaining. I got The God King because I wanted to see if he had improved. He had Chuck Dixon write 2 of the stories of the 4 stories. I wanted to see what that was like, and I was pretty disappointed. And the same thing with this, pretty much the same exact thing. You can get the book and the poster for $25, which I got. You can get the variant cover and the pinup for $25. You can get both books for $45. So those were, both covers for $45. If you have a friend, give it to your friend, whatever. So same thing, same tiers, more or less, and he's making less money and less backers, and it's still funding, believe it or not. So then you have Iron Sights 1, which I did not get. It raised almost $120,000 to 3,338 backers. This book was a little cheaper. It was $20 for the book, $40 for the book and the poster, and that was it. All right. Then the sequel, Iron Sights 2, which is also still funding. Like I said, he's got 3 books funding at the moment. And, okay, look at this. It's made just a little less. It's made $2,000 less. But look at the backer difference. Let me get this down in the calculator. Okay, we got 3,338 and 2,526. So he lost 812 backers, but the money is still there, more or less. He lost almost 1,000 backers, but the money is still there. And the reason for that is you can get, so you up the price for $5 for the book. You can get the book and the poster for $25. You can get both Iron Sights, Iron Sights 2, $45. You can get Iron Sights 1 and Iron Sights 2 for $50. I was thinking of actually getting it because I heard Iron Sights 1 wasn't very good. It's not in color, and the artwork's not great, and I wanted to just see for myself. And then after seeing More Chaos, I refunded my purchase with that. And so $50. So these are for people that didn't get the first book. So that's why he's getting inflated numbers because of the $50 tier, and then signed prints by $50. So wow, look at that. That's the that woman Miss Sashi drew that. That's the only good part about the book. Pick that up. So then the total bombing of the Expendables, okay, 2,896 backers with, just under $200,000, and it was at like $270,000. They raised like $25,000 miraculously because he did a stream with the Little Caesar, and everyone was shoveling the money around, and he had a tier for $3,000. I wonder who bought that. And this is the Expendables. All 3 Expendable movies are entertaining. I like them. I own them on Blu-ray. I think they're very entertaining. I've watched them several times before. He has the backing of Sylvester Stallone's name, Chuck Dixon's name, Graham Nolan, who's worked with Chuck Dixon on, recently on Bane Conquest, the Batman Nightfall books, and so on and so forth. And, like, how is this not reached at least $500,000, $1 million? The Expendables, it's like Earthworm Jim. Earthworm Jim raised almost $900,000, a video game from the 90s. The Expendables is from at least the, when did it come out? 2009, 2010, around there. A fairly recent property. I don't understand the disaster here. And you see all the different tiers. $50 for the hardcover and pinup. I think that's by Graham Nolan. The book and pinup for $30. So this thing, that's why I said, why are the Comicsgate prices going up? It's to deflect from the fact that they're losing backers and they're going to say, oh, the money's staying the same, whatever. But what should be happening is the fact that they made so much money on the first book, they should lower prices. Sell the book for $15. I mean, essentially, I think this is a 100-page book with a lot of the Comicsgaters, they're just floppies for $25. You can buy a decent, like I bought the Wolverine #1 from Marvel. It was $8. It was 96 pages. Sell a book for $15. I understand shipping and all that. $15. People would buy it. You keep upping the prices, you're going to lose money to go along with all the insanity you guys are causing behind the scenes. And this guy, these are the same people who are bitching, oh, Marvel's doing too many variant covers. You have Billy Tucci doing a variant cover, Richard C. Meyer doing a variant cover, Johnson, I don't know who that is, doing a variant cover, Renzo doing a variant cover, a t-shirt for $30, chromium goddamn, if he's getting chromium covers, it's going to take 2 years because we all know what happened with Little Caesar getting those chromium covers. 2-pack, 2 books, and 2 pinups for $55. Look at the inflated prices here. You really see that no one is buying the actual. So the basic book is is here with only 698 backers, and you have all these other inflated numbers from a T-shirt and book and pinup. Richard Meyer signing things. You can get all 5 variant covers for $125. A sketch, original art by $5,000. That's who is going to spend. I mean, I love comic books, but I don't have $5,000 to spend on original art. That's crazy talk. Maybe if it was like Stan Lee or not Stan Lee, or Jack Kirby or someone like that, or Jim Lee or somebody. I don't know. But for Dave Dorman, I don't know about that. Sylvester Stallone signed 25 books for $1,000. Original art, Jason Johns. Who the hell is John? I have no idea who that is. And then the original art by Richard Meyer's cover that he drew for $3,000. And Richard Meyer, Riri Meyer, did 5 videos of him attempting to draw this. And I think down here he has them. So these are all the covers. The Kyle Ritter cover is actually really good. That looks great. Whose cover is that? That's Jason Johnson. Okay, that's the Captain America fighting Hitler. Okay, great. Renzo Rodriguez. Yeah, there's Richard Meyer's drawing. Okay, cool. So, you got that. Then with Ethan Van Sciver. So this guy has 20 different campaigns, and I wanted to show all this. These are the original books here. Let's get the calculator up again. So the original book, he made bank with the original campaigns here. And this had 8,566. Not really going to go, this is just Comic Ashcan. He did very well with the first campaign. This is the first 3 books here I'm counting as 1, because it was all the last chance, get it, So 2,048, and then 4,801. So 15,415 is what I'm considering the first run of the Cyberfrog. Now, on Comic-Con over here, Batman 86, which is the first book after Tom King. This is including the stock cover variants. If you don't do that, so that's all the different variants. So if he's going to include all the variants, I'm including all the variants here. 80,000 copies versus his 15,400 copies. That's really putting a dent in the industry there. The first Batman book after it was demolished by Tom King, destroying it, and it's still getting off its feet. Tell me, how exactly are you competing with these big companies? I'm not counting Thor or Star Wars or any of them, or Wonder Woman, because that's inflated numbers because of, number 1s and 750 for whatever reason, a million variant covers. So again, then here with the total fraud and lying, the Cyberfrog and Vampirella exclusive variant cover. He made it seem like this was the Christopher Priest variant cover with him taking over Vampirella #1. And so we got 67,000 with 1,093 backers. And this was the Vampirella Reanimator series, which I don't even think it's listed here that it's written by them. It's just the cover. Yeah, okay, he actually does say. But in the live streams, he made it seem like it was Christopher Priest, because they were saying, oh, Christopher Priest is being attacked by the SJWs. So Cullen Bunn, Blackie Shepard, and then Taylor Esposito was also involved. All SJWs who went after Riri Meyer, and I believe Ethan worked with Cullen Bunn before, so maybe that's the connection there. So like I said, you see the money and the numbers, and this is the Christopher Priest variant cover. He lost 200 backers and $10,000 from book to book. Okay? And then he had this is still funding too, this stupid thing. Almost $15,000 from morons buying something you can just get a quarter and sticker the Cyberfrog art on if you're really that desperate. But the insanity of this, $25 for a coin and $200 for the whole, like, what moron bought this shit is beside me. So then he had the second chance with all the overprinting he did, which 700 backers, that's nothing, man. Acting like you're taking over the mainstream. How many people actually bought look, he's trying to sell the Vampirellas. Which Vampirella was that? That's the Christopher Priest one, because no one bought that one. All these chromiums, he had 400 left. The sheet, all this extra stuff that he overprinted and just needs to get rid of and make more money from it. And people were seeing through it at that point. And then this, which is the latest campaign, where he has 1,345 backers. That's pretty sharp decline from the first Cyberfrog book. And this is apparently new materials, and it's a floppy. Okay, $10 for the floppy. Look at that. That's actually reasonable. Have they listened to me? So you get two. So there are two different books here, and it's recolored by Kyle Ritter. And then, wow, you can get the preview for his second book for $25. Poster. See, inflating numbers. How many people are actually buying the comics and not the posters? Because that poster is 124 of the backers, 15 backers. All the other line arts that he's trying to get rid of. One of everything. The numbers are being inflated. You see here, we're going to look at Downcast. So this is Downcast 1, which I bought. $31,000 to 924 backers. And then you see Downcast number 2, which so far has made more money. But how the hell did it make more money when it lost 300 backers? I'll tell you. With book 1, he had a $15 book. And then the $20 book for Matthew Weldon's cover. And then here, once again, you had that, the VIP bundle to con people to buy in $70. The book went up. The base book was $15, now it's $20 and $20. So it went up in price, and you can buy book 1 for $35. So they inflate the numbers. They're selling old books to make the numbers go up. And then over here with Brand, which you saw, I'm still waiting for this, $78,000, 2,488 backers, and the book is not out yet. No one has received their copy, and he's going to go ahead and launch Brand 2, Way of the Gun, which only has 100 backers, 5,000, totally bombing. Totally bombing, will not reach the same numbers. It'll be lucky. I doubt it will even get 20,000. It might push it to like 15, 20,000 because he'll appear on the Little Caesar stream because he's another puppet of Little Caesar. So he'll appear there, and the same crew that backs every book will back his book. But I feel like a lot of the people, the 2,000 people that backed it originally haven't got it. I haven't got mine, and they won't back it in the future. So the decline of all this, you go to the channel, he's hit his sub count. I can only imagine if there's thousands of others who have unsubscribed, and he's back to doing stupid videos with, comic industry, what the fuck? Prepare to vomit. Just stupid titles. Doing 4-hour live streams of Cecil, and you got to see what he's wearing here. I mean, I looked at a little bit of it, but this guy, he's wearing.
Issues me a compliment.
Look at this. What the fuck is this guy wearing here? He looks like a strange individual, and the viewers have declined. He was getting 20,000 views after they were uploaded. 2,000 between 2. and 2,500 people watching live, and now no one is watching. So that's just my thoughts. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought, and we'll talk to you again real soon. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.